Amaria.
Hey y'all, it's Princess Nettle. We are back with another video. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. I keep recording my videos in slow motion. So as you guys can see, it's later in the day. I had left or whatever because we had went to the store. When I got back, I would just like watch TV for like an hour, and I'm in here about to continue doing my work. So I made a to-do list of everything that I had to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and look at that and see what I put at the very top for me to do first, and then I'm gonna do that. I can't remember what I said in my last video because it's in slow motion, but that was it. In my next clip I'm going to show you guys the to-do list, how I stay organized with what I have to do in a day, because it's a lot, especially with my school being all over the place and not having anything together for us. Yeah, so I'll show you guys that, and I'll also show you guys how I organize my classes on Quizlet, because I make a lot of study guides and stuff like that. I want to be able to have folders through all of my classes that I'm in, so when I make the study guide, I can just put it in a folder and come back to it when I need it. You know, simple things. So I'll show you guys that. Let's get into it. Okay, so I hope this lighting is good enough for y'all. So I'm just gonna blow this up. I had a split screen because I don't know. I actually don't. I forgot what I was doing. But anyways, I use Notion. It's like an app where you can take notes. You can write your journal. You can make a reading list. You can take class notes. I use currently the task list of like all the things I need to do and get done, because I'm still trying to figure out like this, because they have these already like put in here, and I need to like delete these and put my own classes, and you know. But I want to see like, I need to charge my laptop. But anyways, I want to see like, because I know I'll have to like put notes and stuff in here, but I don't think I want to take my notes on like digital. I've been thinking about it recently, but I don't know. So anyways, this is my task list. So over here in this corner, these are all the things that I have to do. This is what I've been doing, and then this is what I got done so far. So with this may look like a little bit. Yesterday I was literally up until 9 o'clock studying, doing notes, making flashcards and quizzes by choice. I didn't have to be up that late, but I just chose to do it, and I got a lot done. So yeah, and I'm trying to get a lot done for my pharmacology class, because imagine when I add all of my med surg homework and notes in here and stuff that I have to finish. And we didn't even take our med surg class yet because our teacher did not show up. So I believe we had an assignment to turn in, but that was it. So anyways, this is what I have to get done. So I still have to study chapter 5. I have to do my homework assignment on Evolve for next Tuesday. I have to make the Quizlet for chapter 3, 4, and 5, because we have a test on these 3 chapters. And then after I get done with my homework, I'm going to go back and read. And then I just put quiz 1 in here because we're going to be taking this. Over here it just says study for farm test, which I'll be doing. And I finished my farm notes, finished my ATI, finished Evolve, med surg, finished 4 and 5 notes. And then I did, oh yeah, I did finish this. I finished this today too. This was due next week. So this is what I use to like keep me organized for the day. So whatever I have to do, I'll come in here, I'll put it in here, I'll write the name of it, and then once I'm done, I'll make sure, for example, like I'll click on it, and then I'll go over here, or if I'm doing it, I'll put that I'm doing it or whatever. So this keeps me organized. I'll come on here. That's why I keep it like split screen like this, so I can see like what else I have to do after I get something done. But over here is my Evolve. So these are NCLEX questions, which I love. It's 17. It's pretty lengthy or whatever, but it's helpful. So these are the questions that we have to do for both pharmacology and med surg. We have to come on here and Evolve, go in our book and do NCLEX questions. But anyways, let me show you guys my Quizlet. Okay, so here's Quizlet. I'm gonna go to I think it's fold. I think I put it in folders. Yeah. Okay, so here are all the folders. So last semester I had midterms, A&P, and fundamentals. These were the 3 classes that I had. I also had math, but it was math. I wrote everything out. I didn't need to really study for that. That was handwritten everything. So I just wrote that out. So I click into it, and then it opens up and goes into all of the study sets that I made for this class. And if I want to go back and click on one and review, I can. That's why I love this. It keeps me organized, and it's very helpful because it's not all over the place. I had to realize that I had to like put these into folders to be a little bit more organized. So for example, for a final, I can just go back in here and click on like every chapter that I made a Quizlet for, and just study those. But for fundamentals final exam, it was 141 that I made, and I got these off of every test and every quiz and exam that we took in her classroom. She told us that it was just going to be all of them basically put together. It wasn't going to be every last one, but basically we were going to see the same questions. And then we only had like new questions from the last 2 chapters that we went over that we didn't get tested on yet, because they were going to be in the final exam. So that is great. Love that I was able to come over on here and do that, because it did help. But yes, I get to access these anytime, which you guys know already. I'm pretty sure y'all use Quizlet. But these were 3 classes from last semester, and then I have these from this semester. I have a draft study set somewhere, because I know I just made one for pharm, but I'll add my set, and then it will go to all the study sets that I made. So whichever one I feel like I want to put in here, I'll do that. I cannot see exam 1, unit 1, chapters 1 and 2, NP. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna add this just to see if that's the one, because it should be drafted. Oh, it's not. This is from oh, this is, I believe this is for med surg though, so not pharm. Anyways, this is how I study on Quizlet. I make sure that I create a file for a folder for whatever class. And when I make my study sets, I'll make sure I'll then add them into this folder. So when it comes to me having to do a test, so basically I'll make study sets on whatever chapters I'm going over. If I'm going to be getting tested on more than one chapter, I'll more than likely add them into one study set, so I'm not typing all that. Add them into one study set and just knock that out as one. And then once I add them into the study set, I finish it or whatever I created, I'll come and put it in a class. So whenever I want to come back to it, when it comes time for me to have to study for my test or my final exam, whatever, is easy accessible, and I don't have to like look all over for it. So this is a great way to organize your class and stuff if you were in school, and if you use Quizlet like it's the Bible like me, because I use Quizlet a lot. It's basically the only way that I pass my test, besides me like writing my notes out and getting that reputation like with my notes and with my flashcards. So definitely recommend and yeah. few days later and I am making a Quizlet. This Quizlet is going to be on the test chapters 3 to 5. And this was very lengthy. On the left side, which you guys could barely see, is the PowerPoint from the teacher. This is pharmacology class. And I highlighted the important information, everything that I need to know, just like things I wasn't going to write down, to make sure that I put that in the Quizlet to study on. But then I realized this was a little lengthy, and when I'm trying to study, I'm trying to get straight to the point. So in class, our teacher mentioned that we just need to know for the test, like the adverse side effects and like the indication of the medicine or whatever. So I made another Quizlet, which I'll show you guys, of chapters 3 to 5, and it's a little bit more short. So for this Quizlet that I'm making right now, it is a study guide so that I can go back to. It is in depth, so I made sure I put that in the title of my Quizlet. So this angle, I just recorded this to get this into a TikTok video, but I'm just doing the same thing. And this is the first Quizlet that I made for the test, and then I made a shorter version, basically more straightforward, that I'm going to study for within the next few days. Now I'm just marking off everything that I did today that I had to do in my Notion app and everything like that. Y'all, when I tell you, this keeps me so very organized. I love this app. I just love being organized, especially since I don't always keep my planner out. I love that it's digital, so I can get it online, like on the regular Safari, and they also have an app. So when I want to go in there and edit anything, I can, if I don't have my actual planner with me. But they kind of like go together. Everything that you see on my Notion is already in my planner, things like that, things that I have to do for the day. But I try to just keep my planner with just like important days, like homework assignments, not really things that I have to do throughout the day. I like to keep my homework assignments, my quizzes, and my exams in my actual paper planner. And on here, I like to do, like, put everything that I need to study, everything I need to read on here, and things like that, plus homework assignments, exams, and everything. So everything goes on this app, but homework assignments, quizzes, and exams go on my paper planner.